All right, well, here we are, July 14th, little video log here. Took the chance to aerate because I wanted to demo an aerator, and I said, what the hell? I had a lot of compacted spots, and I did the whole lawn just to experiment a little with bluegrass in Kansas. With obviously some thick clay soil here. So one thing I will say is that it's growing, which is good. So we're still in growth stage here. Hasn't gone dormant yet. That's one of my French strains I put in, so it's draining nicely, but got some repair work to do. Threw down a little compost and seed to see if it would grow over here. So this is year 2 of this lawn. Had to add drainage here where I tied in the sump pump line that was just exiting here, flooding this whole area. And then the builder and I agreed to put in a French drain for us, which is nice. Although the line is kind of right here, it drains, so it still misses this a little bit. So I got to build a trench here. But anyways, long story short, aerated, and as you can see, all the plugs are. And then I took my reel mower and decided to see if it would. Well, first I took my normal Toro Time Master and chopped up a bunch of stuff, a bunch of the plugs rather. And then I came back 2 days later and reel mowed, and as you can see, I've got a lot of plugs still here, but you can see my top dressing from the last year, or this last spring, is actually pretty good. So, and then of course I still have clay. So all in all, the grass isn't terrible. It's growing in. I did take a dethatcher, so you can see where I got heavy couple spots. Interesting enough, I took a dethatcher. This spot's just repair mode. It's not going to repair till fall until I can get some good cool temperatures. But I took my dethatcher and said, Alexa, off. I said, well, what do I got to lose now? So I took to the dethatcher thinking I could get some cores up, like pull them up more, and actually did pretty good. So this section, my front, I tried that. Had a sprinkler repair here, it was leaking underground. I covered up my water meter, and they put a box down there for the main water line, so I'll have to get to that when I turn my system off again. But overall, this area was all grass, another blend of grass, Kentucky bluegrass, so it's kind of different color, but I had to replace it. But yeah, I think as long as I keep it wet here, it's gonna come back. It's still July, so didn't dethatch that. That's looking pretty good. So my experiment is to see if these plugs need to be picked up every year. Well, that's quite a task. So threw down some more seed here and just a light layer of compost manure. But this was looking pretty rough these last 2 days, so I've been just keeping it wet, and we'll see. So first video of my lawn care renovation, I guess you call it, for the fall. I'm very excited to start a business, top dressing, lawn leveling, simply for the fact that my house, there's fescue, and I opted for bluegrass so I could mow low, but that I could level and top dress as much as I want. Probably won't do any sand here in Kansas, but yeah, so I'll be able to mow this pretty low, drag it maybe. We'll see how low I can get it, but all in all, not bad. I took a chance with using the aerator middle of July. I knew it was kind of a no-no, but I did it anyway just to see. I got such compacted soil here that I wanted to see what heat, aeration, and dethatch in the front would do. So this area has been in repair for quite some time. It's growing in. I got to get some more moisture here, but really the property line is that side. So but yeah, so we got some drainage going down here. It tees here, and then it goes out to the back there where there's a creek. So that is where I'm at. I got about 10,000 square feet back here. Come fall, this will be my test lawn for my business. As far as bluegrass, most of my neighbors here have fescue. So I will be testing fescue leveling come fall as well. And I'll keep you guys posted on that. But yeah, you can see that maple tree's got changing of colors already because of so much moisture sitting in there. So I want to kind of show you guys the worst of it and see where we're going. We are going to be able to reel mow super short, but we're not there yet. So we need to continue to add soil amendments. I've got some uneven spots here that need to be leveled. So all in all, for 2 years, our second year of sod here, you know, his fescue looks really nice when it's growing in the middle of summer, but you walk in it, you roll an ankle. So that's the reason we're gonna start out Midwest lawn leveling, take care of you guys with the fescue. If you've got bluegrass, can help you certainly there, but fescue lawn leveling is going to be key. As you can see the difference here, you know, my neighbor's got nice plush fescue, but you can dig down in here, and when they lay it, there's a ton of gaps. Here's one where you wouldn't be able to see that unless you walked in it, right? So looks beautiful. He doesn't mind me using his footage, but all these guys have fescue, and that's what they use because it fills in nice. They can put it down without having to be perfect. It fills in, you don't see it, then you walk in it, and boom, your kids could roll an ankle, you could roll an ankle. But as you can see the property line here, I mowed real low here on this last run just to see what would happen. But love the bluegrass, love how it travels. This is why I know it takes a little bit more effort to baby and maintain, but as far as spreading, you know, so look here, I got aeration holes, but they're filling in, and it's just compacted clay. But we'll get it figured out here. Never dealt with this before, and yeah, keep you guys posted. Thanks for following.